Well, you see, whether you like it or not, now Navras is a concept that covers the entire gamut of entertainment. So when we talk about the Ras, that we have 9 different rasas, and the fact is that when you classify it like that, you want to see whether all of them are balanced and there together. Because if they are, then you know that what you have done will be appreciated. Because human beings are like that. You will feel satisfied if all the now rasas are there. It's up to you, because the concept of Navras is not there in other aesthetics. It's mostly in Indian aesthetics. So you see, so India, we have always had that. Say, for instance, when it came into film later, but it was always there in dance. It was already, music, singing, instrumental music everywhere. So you had all these different rasas. Now, and since it's very much an Indian concept. That is, if you have all the navrasas, then in a certain kind of given kind of balance, then you know that you have offered entertainment of the best kind. Because you've taken people through taken through an experience of life itself. Because Navras consists of everything in life. It talks about comedy, tragedy, laughter, so many different, all of that. And therefore, I think that is basically the foundational thing as far as Indian aesthetics is concerned. So we are great Navras, believers in the Navras theory in terms of entertainment. And because you want to give your audience a taste of everything. All the emotions. Take them through the different emotions, right? Because you're supposed to have 9 of them. So you take them through those 9 emotions. And if it balances well, then it works well. If it doesn't balance well, then it doesn't work well at all. It's an automatic thing. It's like when you say, when you cook, you know what goes into it. But you get then you taste and say, there's a little less salt in it, or a little more salt in it, or a little more chili in it, or less. Now, those are things that you do to give yourself the perfect balance. Same thing with the aesthetics. So it's a whole thing as the character of it. You're looking for something that has to be integrated into something that will work well. That will also give you what one might call a great deal of aesthetic pleasure. And that is, most people don't talk about this because it's taken for granted. But the fact is that when you say you take it for granted, you must analyze it. And that's what happened in the history of aesthetics, now Indian aesthetics. That's how the Navras concept came in the first place, because it applies as much to food as it might be to music or to other arts.